Damn it. It's Christmas. Alright, gotta post something. Oh, and so soon after the last one, too. How long has it been? Shit! 8 months. Okay, that's a little long. Need some games. Fuck! Okay, it's fine. I have a backup plan for things like this. It's time to put the Christ back in Christmas. Seriously though, Christian games are something I've wanted to cover for a long time. While my own feelings on faith and religion are complicated, biblical scholarship has always been interesting to me. This is stuff I was raised on, and I'm pretty knowledgeable about it. And it's fascinating to see the myriad ways people express their faith and interpret the Bible. For the most part, this has gone unexplored in gaming. Most Christian games are trivia-based or animated multimedia experiences. Every once in a while, something like El Shaddai will come along and mix things up, but there seems to be a real aversion to portraying the Bible in video game form. I suspect it has to do with many Christian media groups being run by older people, a little bit less in touch with games, maybe they would see it as disrespectful or something like that, and probably a few other factors. But thankfully, we live in an era of Unity and RPG Maker, and the ability to make games is now in the hands of every semi-hip youth pastor. Time to check out the best Christian gaming has to offer. We're starting with Adam's Venture Origins. It's Christianity's answer to Uncharted, I think. You play as Adam, the son of a famed scholar named Abraham. You see what they did there? You solve puzzles and engage in platforming challenges and, sit through the dialogue.
Evelyn, look! I found the staring book. You could say it just caught my eye.
It caught my eye? Seriously?
That's right. I'm good-looking and funny. What more can you want in a guy?
Right now, I just wish to find a way out of here.
Here's a little pro tip for anyone attempting to engage in comedy, and this advice is sorely lacking on YouTube. Dragging out the joke is what hacks do. You want to set them up, you want to knock them down, and you want to move on.
Wait, what? How did you get out of there?
It's called a door, Adam. You might want to try it sometimes. You just had to pull instead of push.
Just warn me the next time you're gonna pull this on me, okay?
You don't really want to linger on a joke. If you have some means of escalating it, that's fine, but if you're just adding words in the hopes it'll make more funny, you need an editor to slap you around a little bit. Anyway, I got up to this ladder puzzle that didn't make a ton of sense. It's a ladder. Who cares what order the pieces are in? They're locked into rails. Just climb up the damn thing. We do that to get a book, and we take it back to the study, and we use the book.
Slowly put the book down. No one needs to be hurt.
Give it back, Adam. I don't think he's kidding.
You know, I don't actually care that much. Aside from some real clumsy Genesis talk, this hasn't had a ton to do with the Bible anyway. Let's try something a little bit more scriptural. Aw yeah, now this is what I'm talking about. Check out that title card. I suspect Marvel would have something to say about it if more than 6 people had ever seen this game. So this one is all about playing through the adventures of the Old Testament in a biblically accurate way. Okay, semi-accurate. Okay, bullshit. The game has this weird American Protestant bent to it. These Bible facts that pop up that are of, well, questionable accuracy kinda reinforce that. It's less about the values being taught in the Bible and more about fitting stories into pre-existing belief systems. Sorry, it's Christmas, no religion debates. The game makes a big deal about how the Bible doesn't list the forbidden fruit as apples. My understanding is that figs or dates would probably have been more likely, but it was also a magic garden. Also these clothes. They openly admit Adam and Eve should be naked. I mean, I guess I might see why that wouldn't fly, but still, these weird plant leggings don't really work for me. It reminds me too much of Poison Ivy from Batman. Anyway, we scoop up the forbidden fruit and give it to Adam, and the cutscene breaks. What's more, all of these stories have a watch component that just plain doesn't work. I read a review that mentioned that they need to be left alone for a while to load, but after a solid 2 minutes, I gave up. There are only 4 stories available now, but that's probably plenty of content. Next up is Noah, and oh no. The pillars holding the ark don't touch the ground. Also, Noah has fire powers for some reason. This section is a third-person brawler. You beat up the people, I guess, and rescue the animals, presumably? Except rescuing the animals is broken, I think? You have to save 10 animals, and there are 5 couples, alright? So far, so good. Math checks out. but the number of animals rescued never counts up. And I can't find anything to do here. If I go in the Ark, I just fall through the floor. Abraham's mission is similar, you have the Noah powers, but it's an escort mission. And Lot's section is a half-baked stealth game. This thing is a mess. It's not even labeled as an early access game on the store page. It just says more free content will be added in later updates. Even if it were finished, I think it's time to move on. Outside of some prophecies, Jesus isn't even in the Old Testament. Jesus RPG Trilogy. No denying this is Jesus-y. You can choose which point in Jesus' life you'd like to live out. I'll start with the middle bit. It's the original, after all. So I wander around Nazareth until I come across a wedding where they've got lots of water, but no wine. Not really sure that's how the story of the wedding at Cana goes, but we'll work with it. I have an option in the menu to perform miracles, but I can't do them until I'm baptized. I guess it's time to go see John the Baptist? After some AAA-worthy cutscenes, I'm baptized and promptly killed by bandits. Maybe Jesus' resurrection will go better. Not really. I can't figure out where to go. Let's try his birth. Nice little cutscene of Mary getting knocked up, and off we go. Damn! For a pregnant teenager, she's way better at fighting than a muscular carpenter in his 30s. Alright, time to do something? I guess I need to find Bethlehem? Actually, reading a bit more about this game, I think it might be some kind of meme game? That sort of tracks. Damn, not a single suitable Christmas game in the bunch. Alright, time to think. Where does one go when they can't hack it in regular media or Christian media? The adult industry. This game here is all about fucking Santa. It's got dirty limericks and some catchy music. It's a real simple one. It's all about finding and exchanging items as well as picking up some in the world. If you want to bone Santa, you need food, lingerie, and erotic props. You're also being timed. There doesn't appear to be a time limit, but speedrunners now at least have something to work for. I wish there were more I could say about the gameplay, but it's all fairly straightforward. I finished the game in less than 7 minutes. And what's my reward? A final dirty limerick about how I ruined Christmas. Bye, everyone.